down a little bit?
No. If you don't like the fan, you can eat a dick. There you go.
Alrighty.
I've got this.
Uh,
A prism tunity. Use the imprism command to declaim that mirage for your own. Go on. The select the imprism command. You might have to try different things before certain mirages will
oh my
land in your
god.
hand and give you a chance to imprison them. Think the outside of the box.
That was... I recognize that voice actor.
You did it.
Yeah, I can't hear it with my side of the stream. I can't play with volume, so I don't know. But
Victory.
Yeah, that voice actor is, I know that it's the main My Little Pony chick, Princess something or another, and the... I don't fucking know. The only reason I know that offhand is because, she is a super popular voice actor. Like,
oh,
she does
I know who you're talking about.
She does
yeah,
a ton of. She did.
she's in everything.
She's done everything.
Like every cartoon, Rugrats,
Yeah.
games.
Another day of just going wherever the wind.
So this is Zach and Dan, and we are from MyGamer.com, and this week we are streaming the World of Final Fantasy demo, as you can see on PlayStation 4. Playing it for the first time, don't know what's going on.
Right, let's do this.
Here we go.
And we have things on our heads.
Yeah. I don't know what the story there is.
So it looks like we have an active time battle system on the left side of the screen.
Yeah.
Old school Final Fantasy-ish. Who's the chick? That's not Lightning, is it?
No, I actually already encountered lightning.
So do you play as a Final Fantasy character?
No, you play as...
You play as like this just girl here?
No, yeah, I'm playing as the guy.
Wait, that's a guy? Or that's not Cloud?
No, it's not Cloud.
Oh. So you can switch between the chibi style and the more realistic style?
Yes.
Huh.
Well, he can. I don't know
Yeah.
why she's not. And supposedly only they can.
And yes, this is the demo, Shinto.
Dude, it's on.
Let's make this good.
We already got a lot of the Final Fantasy isms, such as the Tonberries, slowly inching forward and going to give you the knife. We just fought the Chocobos. I don't know what the hell is on your head, though. These, like, Navi-type fairies that help you in combat? I missed the beginning.
I don't know what the fuck is...
Yeah. I kind of avoided previews for this game because I kind of wanted to be surprised. I didn't really want to know too much about it.
Yeah. I wanted
So
to...
I don't. Yeah, I just like the art style, like that. A lot of Final Fantasy characters are in it.
Yeah, I just wanted to come to this game clean and... Yeah! Actually, a friend of mine and I were talking about this, and both of us said the only reason that we're even pre-ordering this game is the only way to get the Japanese voice actors in it is to pre-order the game.
Yeah, we talked about that last week.
Yeah. Everything else you have to... it only comes with the American ones, and I'm already kind of not impressed with them. Fuck is...
Shoko chick.
Yeah,
Walk aside Ren and Lan in the field.
wait for the PC port. Man, I really want this to have a PC port. Like,
Yeah,
so...
they haven't said anything about it, but it's just PS4 and Vita.
But, like, we're assuming there's going to be a PC port. I mean, like, it would be dumb not to.
Yeah, Square's lately has been liking to put all their games on whatever platform they can, especially mobile.
Well, everyone's been putting everything on PC. It's
Yep.
just the smart... It's the smart gamble, basically. So I don't really see a lot of risk there, but man, I there's just some hesitation to, because it can take... Square kind of does what Square wants.
Oh yeah.
Fuck you if you don't like it.
And they'll get away with it.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
I won't hold back.
Yeah, Square kind of does fucking get away with whatever the fuck they want. But
Champions? What was that?
I don't know, I only have Titus.
Yeah. So you summon... Oh, I guess these are the summons then, huh?
He looked like a dolphin.
Here, I've got this.
Wow, that voice acting was fucking awful. Guess my dog agrees.
Yeah, your dog didn't like it either.
It was kind of fucking dumb. I love that move is just called Knife.
Yeah, one hit with that thing and you're dead. Oh, unstack. So maybe you can take your little helper guys out and have them count as another fighter, and then if they can combine with you to make like a more powerful attack,
Yeah,
maybe.
I don't know.
Because the enemies had guys on their heads too.
That wasn't so bad.
I don't even know. I don't know. This is weird. It's like, yeah, the concept of this game is great. No, I agree with you. I'm just in a weird position that I can kind of spend $60 on this game, and I just want a fucking RPG like a traditional RPG at this moment, and I've not heard enough about this game
Yeah.
that I want it to be good.
Yeah, like I said, I kind of been staying away from everything, previews and things, but plus I think the bigger focus has always been on Final Fantasy 15, especially since the release windows are so close together.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of reason to on-stack.
Well, I guess you get twice as many attacks, but your attacks, I'm assuming, would be weaker.
Yeah, they're like twice as weak. You have less hit points.
But then you could spread out your damage more.
Yeah, so like maybe if you're grinding weaker enemies
Yeah.
for some reason.
Yeah, if you're just trying to get through a battle as fast as possible, you're most likely going to want to stack, but if it's going to be drawn out, you need, one guy in your team to absorb some hits, I'm
They
sure.
announced fucking DLC for 15 already.
Oh yeah, I think there's every game. I mean, it's not a. I mean, every game has season passes.
Oh,
and stuff.
they announced the season pass, didn't they?
Yeah, I can look it up.
Yeah.
That was a good fight.
Oh yeah.
Like Gears of War season pass is $60, so it's like you're buying the game twice.
That's
I don't know. That's
fucked up.
crazy. Yeah. Batman was the same way. The last Batman game, I believe, had maybe it was a $50 season pass. It was either $50 or $60, but it was not your typical $20 season pass.
Yeah, they were normally like $30, and the theory is that if you buy the season pass, they're like, well, it's gonna be $50, but you buy the season pass for $30, you're saving a bunch.
Yeah, I mean, if you wait anyway, all the DLC goes on sale,
I guess we're doing
half price, 75% off eventually anyway.
Well,
Yeah, they
way
don't have
that-
anything about
the way that
the,
Battlefield always did the season pass. I kind of enjoyed because they when Battlefield did it, like if you had the season pass, you got it like a week earlier than people who just did it the traditional way. You got there were different servers that you could go on. there was like a bunch of like it was they sold it as an actual service basically.
Yeah.
So it was like, yeah, the Battlefield, like it was 3 and 4 at that point. With Battlefield 3 and 4, I had the season pass shit because at that point it was worth it for me because I was playing a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, if you're planning on playing this game a lot, like here's the thing, like, okay, Final Fantasy 15, let's just use that as the example. I mean, that RPG, who knows how long that's going to take you to not just beat the game, but get everything in the game. So by the time the DLC comes out, will you even really play it? You know, will you even be done with I'm just assuming a 60-hour quest, a 80-hour quest, you know, like, and so by the time you actually can get to the DLC content, it'll be on sale or, you know, discounted some way. So buying the DLC, buying the season pass up front is, I think, stupid. Like, if I want to get a DLC pack later, I'm not going to like pre-order the season pass with the game. Like, I'll never do that.
Well, the one thing I kind of want to know about the season passes with that is, are they putting the game behind another paywall?
The other thing with season passes, and even like the bonus pre-order stuff, it's like, okay, pre-order the game or get the season pass and get, you know, such and such weapon or such and such magic extra power or whatever. But it's like, they just tell you, like, get a special knife, okay? But what does the knife do, and why is it important to the rest of the game? Like, they don't tell you that, so you have nothing to compare it to. Like, I'll use the Fallout example. I think it was Fallout New Vegas. I think we talked about this last week, where it's like, you pre-order the game and you get like a bunch of like weapons or whatever, like right when you first start, and one of the weapons was just like some kind of pistol, but that pistol is a shitty pistol that you can find, you know, in a crate right around like the, you know, your house when you start. Like, it's not even a big deal. It's like 6 damage, right? Like, it's a super common thing, but they treat it as a pre-order bonus, but they don't tell you that it's kind of a shitty pistol and you're going to find one soon anyway. So that's the other problem with this, all the bonus stuff. They never explain the bonus stuff, like, and how it's going to be different and how it's going to affect your game and why you want it. Just like, here's bonus stuff that we could have included on a disc, but we're just going to put it as bonus content because it sounds better and it's all marketing. That's my issue.
Wait.
You can stack 3 guys?
Yeah, that's what I'm...
So you get these Pokemon kind of things, and you get to stack them on your head. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna see about stacking.
Yeah, let's try that out.
Just an ass ton of things.
Did you start the demo with all these guys, or did, like, after you kill them?
I captured a couple.
Okay, I just missed that. I wasn't paying attention. So I wonder how, you know, you can change the chibi style to the more grown-up style, how that affects gameplay.
Well, this guy can stack 3 right now. So I'm using him.
Yeah, but why play as this like grown-up version versus the chibi version? There's gotta be...
I don't fucking know.
Oh man, look at that.
Right, let's do this.
Yeah, fuck it.
That just does not look right.
Nope,
Looks a little unbalanced.
It looks dumb as shit, but he one-hit those guys real quick.
I know, I saw that, yeah. This is how you want to level up. There you go. Man, that was a quick battle. Look at that.
Oh yeah!
But the chick couldn't stack 3?
Not in that version.
No.
It didn't seem like it was letting me.
All right.
So, and I'm not gonna really fucking argue with it.
Whoa. Now you could ride on the chocobo?
Oh, I've been able to. I just wasn't.
Oh.
Because, fuck it, I don't know why.
Okay, here we go.
I won't hold back.
Interesting.
That all you got? Come on.
That looked really fucking weird.
Yeah. It's like, you got some really great balance and neck strength to hold up.
Yeah.
2 guys.
I
go to the
for some
gym
reason-
and I work out my neck so I can lift
Yeah, I
ton
only
berries on my head.
work out my neck. Yeah, for some reason I just assume that a tonberry weighs like way more than you think it does.
Yeah, yeah, it's like a very dense creature.
Yeah, and it's like you would
Yeah.
probably think that a tonberry weighs like 500 pounds, but that
Yeah.
fucker weighs like 3 tons, and you would just be like amazingly surprised how much. Adventure Quest. Adventure Quest sounds so fucking familiar.
Yeah, why does it sound familiar? Maybe because it's a generic name.
It does sound super familiar. You should probably check that out on the interwebs.
Interwebs. We'll let Shinto tell us about it.
Oh, if you're gonna be that guy.
Adventure Quest. Let's see what we got. Oh, online game. Online flash-based single-player game. Started in 2002. Play online RPG for free. The free MMO game. Fully animated and updated with weekly adventures. I have not played Adventure Quest.
Sounds like something I probably played at one point.
Yeah. Especially from 2002. Jeez.
Yeah, I probably played it in college or something. This is telling me to progress in the dungeon. It's not really a dungeon.
Yeah, I was just going to say, what kind of a dungeon is an outside open world style? I mean, it's not open world, but you could see into the distance. This is not a dungeon.
This is just sort of like, yeah, just kind of,
Follow the path.
yeah.
Follow the linear path in front of you, like Final Fantasy 13.
I guess we're doing this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested in all kinds of weird, obscure games.
Web browser RPG, you log into your account, you play single player RPG. It's free at first, but then you pay money to get the actual story. It's not an MMO, it's a single. It said Wikipedia said it was an MMO. I was just reading what Wikipedia said. I think I'm making a game with similar general idea. I think you can make almost any idea interesting if you put a nice twist on it, and as long as it's fun.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line.
All right.
The guy looks like he belongs in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I think the art is done by a Kingdom Hearts guy.
Yeah.
Something that I've found a lot of people make very good money doing is idle games. I'm probably the only person in the universe that on this stream at least, that knows what an idle game is.
Idle game.
Yeah, it's a game that you basically, the goal of the game is to not play the game. So you said it's like you ever play Cookie Clicker?
Won't hold back.
No.
Okay, so Cookie Clicker, you click a cookie, and you click a cookie, right? And when you click a cookie, you get a cookie, is the concept. So, and after you click 5 cookies, you can get a automated click No, like idle, like IDLE. That will click the cookie for you every like 10 seconds, so you don't have to. So, you upgrade that, and then it's like, well, then you can get grandmothers to bake the cookie for you, and then you can, get this thing, and then you can get this thing, and basically the thing is that you just start buying so many upgrades in the game that you don't click the cookie anymore.
You don't have to play it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the entire thing with those is, they will sell, convenience items, like just fast forward a day in time.
So it plays perfectly on a mobile environment.
Or at work, when you have...
Yeah.
When you can only,
on someone else's time.
Or, like, you just have, like, 5 minutes to blow.
Sure.
And you're like, I literally am on a work computer and I have 5 minutes. And I can click something. Or I just want to, like, check the progress of this farm.
Like, I get it. Like, I don't know, I'd rather, like, play Animal Crossing or something for 5 minutes.
A lot of it is, like, way more complicated than it sounds because it's all math-based.
It seems like it's good for, like, OCD people that need to just,
yeah! It's super...
Like, you have to, yeah.
Super OCD. Like, super crazy fucking OCD.
I don't know if Noctis is in this game. I would imagine so.
Which one is Noctis?
Or no, he's the Final Fantasy 15 guy. Or watch, he'll be DLC or something that you got to pay, or part of the season pass that you got to pay.
There's already fucking a thing on the title screen that said DLC.
Great. Yeah, I know there is going to be. I looked and there is no season pass that you can buy, so maybe they just haven't like announced anything yet. But what game doesn't really have DLC anymore anyway?
It's upsetting that so many games do have DLC though.
And a lot of that stuff they can put on the disc.
A lot of the stuff is on the disc.
That's very true. Yes.
And do you
but if they can make an extra $5 off you, they're gonna do it.
Do you remember when that used to be a huge outcry back in the day? That people would actually look on the disc and be like, "This
right
download is 10K. It's on the disc."
Yes.
And now, like, people have just stopped fucking caring about it.
Yeah, they did that. I mean, the first outcry I can remember, I think it was I think it was Resident Evil 5. I think it was Resident Evil 5. Like, you had to pay, man, was it like $5 or something to like play online or something like that? But it was all on the disc. You just had to pay to unlock it.
Yeah, Resident Evil 5 had some shit. I think one of the Dead Risings had stuff.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
It's great that your reaction to it is, yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, that's just the normal nowadays. Like that used to, like all that kind of shit used to be like, oh, if you play the game a lot, you'll unlock it. You know, like you unlock these cool things, you know, as bonus content if you beat the game, new game plus, whatever. But now the developers are like, well, we're not going to do that anymore. Or like cheat codes. You don't see cheat codes in games because they can just charge $1 for it, $5 for it, whatever. But if they can milk a couple more bucks out of you, yeah, they're absolutely going to do it.
Yep.
And yeah, you can't blame them.
Yeah, I can actually. It turns out that I'm actually completely capable of blaming them. They stopped charging for cheat codes a little while ago.
Yeah, I mean, well, you don't really just see, like, you don't see big head modes. Big head mode used to be like in every game,
Well, people stopped caring.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, let's do this.
But one of the things that you kind of stop, like, I remember nothing is as fucking bad as, what the fuck was that game? Was it a Need for Speed or something? Can I skip
What?
these? Oh, thank God. No, wait.
No,
Oh, come on.
that was the yep. That's the Final Fantasy VII way, unskippable.
20-minute cutscenes.
You know how you get to skip it?
I beat the game.
DLC. Nope, DLC. Oh, you want to skip cut? You want to skip cutscenes? Give us, cutscenes. Give us $5. Or just don't use summons then.
I actually stop using summons in most Final Fantasies because the characters just become so much more powerful on their own. I remember Final Fantasy... No, it wasn't Final Fantasy. It was the Chrono Trigger sequel, Chrono Cross.
Yeah.
They had like 8-minute summons or something ridiculous like that. And the one thing that you unlocked when you beat the game was the ability to speed up the summons. And I can remember, like, even reviews at the time being like, maybe your fucking summons are too long, when the one thing that you want to that you give the people the ability to unlock when you beat the game is the ability to skip them. You ever think about that? And it's like,
Yeah. Now they're just gonna charge you $1 for it.
Chrono Cross had some ridiculously long.
Yeah, Knights of the Round and Final Fantasy VII was ridiculous.
It was pretty bad.
On purpose, though, I'm sure.
What was it, Meteor or something that, like, destroyed the entire, like, destroyed the fucking solar system when you summoned it in Final Fantasy VII every time?
Yeah, that was the whole game, is Sephiroth summoned Meteor and then...
No, but, like, you summoned Meteor, the spell.
Yeah.
It was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, and then Knights of the Round, it was, the 13 Knights, and they would hit, like, anybody with, 9,999, but you had to watch it every time. I like how these Final Fantasy characters are here. They're just like, here's a potion, go on your quest, don't let me fight with you or anything. Oh, I did read somewhere that if you... I saw a tweet actually, I think, on it, where if you beat... Oh, what's this? If you beat this demo, you get like one item in the main game to unlock. Is this the end of the demo?
I don't know what's going on. Maybe I
Sometimes
just unlocked a cutscene?
Sometimes when you beat a demo, you get a cutscene like this. Well, that was just the cutscene was in a treasure chest?
Yeah.
Whoa. That's pretty... Oh, yeah, okay, Terra. Well, that's pretty unique.
No, that's very Square. Yeah, it's almost worth fucking booting up some of the summons from fucking Chrono Cross is exactly the moment that Square disappeared fully up its own ass with summons. Like, it really did go fully overboard on that one. There wasn't a lot of excuse with a lot of what they pulled. Am I wrong, though?
I don't remember. I mean, I bought Chrono Cross when it first came out because I love Chrono Trigger. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Did not like Chrono Cross. I remember playing the game for like...
Either.
I remember playing it for like, man, I never finished it. And I played it for like 10 hours. And I remember playing it for like 10 hours. I was like, you know what? I still don't understand this battle system. I have no idea what the hell is going on. I don't just get it. And I just quit playing it. So I don't remember cutscenes because that game kind of...
There was one of them that it was something like it summoned like, it was something ridiculous, like an army of it was like this really powerful spell, but it summoned an army of dragons, and you had to watch them ride in every fucking time. And, like, just fire missiles and, like, all this crazy shit. And every time you watched it, you were just like, okay, I get it. Like, I just want to do a lot of damage. And the the tie-in with Chrono Trigger basically is it's like the universe, there are two universes, and it's basically what ends up happening is if
Enter the MER Rift? Is that the end?
Yeah, I'm just gonna save.
Yeah, that's a good
It's
idea.
If the what is it, the dinosaur fucking kingdom never fell.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but well, because that was what 25 million BC or whatever it was.
Yeah,
or,
but the thing is, it's like, so you have these two alternative fucking universes, and it's like, well, one of them is what if the dinosaur kingdom never fell, and the other one is, what if it just like Chrono's timeline went on, and it's like, those are pretty big fucking.
Yeah, because that happened.
Differences.
Yeah, that happened way. That was the first thing that happened in the game because that's when Lavos landed in the planet. That's why you get all the cavemen people, right?
Yeah, and I guess it's like if you had managed to defeat Lavos right then.
So what is the MER
We're gonna
Rift?
find out right now.
Let's find. Yeah. Oh man.
I guess we're doing this.
Here we go. Boss battle. New mirages. All right.
Well, let's see how fucking.
Let's might as well summon it up. How many summons can you do? Does it take all your magic? What's the
I don't know.
what is the cost of a summon?
Here, I've got this.
I believe Titus has this.
I've got this.
Oh,
Well, fuck it. Do it again.
might do it again. 800 damn. Yeah, might just got to sit through the cutscene.
Yeah.
I remember it was Final Fantasy VIII where actually when the cutscenes were going on during a summons, you actually had to button mash the X button. You had to LR, L1 R1, L1 R1. You kind of had to hit those and
Oh, yeah,
alternate.
and those are the ones that I never used the summons.
Yeah, you can actually get a boost in your summon the more you kind of button mash or you kind of hit
Which
the
one
buttons.
was the one that? It was Final Fantasy 12 or something that like the limit breaks. There was like special timing that you could combo with everyone else.
I think that was 12.
Yeah, I never figured out how to do that properly.
Yeah.
So it was just like, I just was basically like, fuck it. And like every time I did a limit break, it was just like one person fucking. It's not letting me do it.
That didn't take magic, did it? What the hell is
It's stars.
You got star power. So maybe you got to
Star.
that was a real that was, or when you go to the save point you like rejuvenate your star. Oh, look at this. Is the stack toppled? Oh man. Oh, there you go. Oh, so you just have to beat them. Oh no, you still have to beat the small guys. And it gives you their energy, so they're almost dead. Alright. We beat the MER Rift.
I think. Yeah.
Good job.
The Sakura franchise? Sure. What's up with the Sakura franchise?
Oh, there you go.
That's the demo.
That's the demo. That was what, 30 minutes?
That was 40.
40 minutes. Well, now you got the flavor of the world of Final Fantasy.
Let's see if it makes. Will you?
Or will you not accept the consequences? Oh man, look at that tattoo.
The marks on your arms are proof you were
And look at this flying Pokemon.
prophecy says that the
Now they're on a boat
giants will collect 4 keys and mount
with the Final Fantasy V guys.
Let me introduce the giants from
That's Rydia,
something here.
Yep.
and that's.
Selfie? No,
I don't know.
think you got the wrong idea.
I don't know who these. Oh, that's Snow,
Gilgamesh.
maybe.
They must be desperate to take this realm away from me. Lucky for you, I would give them
That's the dumb bitch we just beat.
Yep.
better not even think about it.
That's from
Mug.
9.
9 Miku.
And 9's the most forgettable Final Fantasy.
Agreed. Oh, there's Ifrit. Or,
Oh, the Sakura franchise of the yeah, that's like a long-running franchise. They have like Sakura Swim Squad and like 80,000. They're all banned from being streamed on Twitch.
man, this trailer makes the game look pretty action-packed.
Yeah, and I can promise you it's not.
Yeah, it's going to be nice, slow-paced Final Fantasy. The Final Fantasy stories always just get way more complicated than they need to be.
I can promise you this already seems like it's gonna be a fucking Kingdom Hearts story.
Yeah, yeah. And Kingdom Hearts does not need to be
Save your
complicated.
progress.
Yeah,
Yup!
save your progress. So now maybe you get to unlock that bonus thing I was talking about.
Yeah, it's like a Magitech armor or something.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right. Yep, that sounds familiar.
World of Final Fantasy. Yes, sirree.
Does it just continue you right at the end? Oh, yeah. So the demo's pretty short, linear, but I guess you start to learn the stacking mechanic.
Yeah.
I like the cutscenes that they're in the treasure chest. I think that's kind of creative.
Yeah. I guess. All right. I
Yeah.
think that's us for this week.
Yeah.
You can find me on MyGamer, where I post stuff and this thing, and it'll be on YouTube under the MyGamer channel. What about you, sir?
I am Zach. Yes, please go check out mygamer.com. Put it in your favorites. Put it in your bookmarks. Check it out. We post a lot of stuff there. we have a well, not a lot of
Sure,
stuff. We have a small team, but we do the best that we can. We will be posting this stream up there later. You can follow me on Twitter at ZachGaz, ZACKGAZ, and follow us on MyGamer at MyGamerNews. And thanks for watching. I'm sure we'll be back next week playing something else crazy. We'll figure that out when the time comes. Game on.